are quite good. Attack warning. Is it for real? Attack warning. It's for bloody real.
Live from Colorado Springs, the Drop Culture Podcast.
Want to confirm, is this an exercise? Roger, copy. This is not an exercise.
Come on, quick, get down. 1, 2, 3.
I can hear when the pig whispers sweetly, jealousy is the weapon, you kill me. Keep a dime for a truth you might tell.
You told a lie, and I don't know why.
You toed the line, and I know it was mine.
Yeah, I'll just sing it, and you just interpret it.
Yeah, dude, I'm the same way, though. I'm like, no, this is the fucking lyric because it's better. I do that all the time. I'm like, no, this is a much better line.
Yeah, I like
Only
that
they
one.
could have been better writers.
If only they could have fucking played their craft a little bit better.
Yeah, you know. Fucking Stone Temple Pilots. Jimi Hendrix with his words.
He's like fucking Valleys of Neptune, whatever. Fucking go back to space, hippie.
Fucking hippie. And then the one dude was from V, the TV show, right? The main guy.
I think so,
Yeah,
right?
I think
Was
so.
it? Yeah.
He was the detective.
Oh, my God.
Was it V or Alien Nation?
I don't know.
Oh,
Alien fucking Nation, the TV show.
I think so.
Oh, he took over.
I think that's correct, actually.
Damn.
I think not V. I think...
You know, Mandy Patinkin gave a masterful performance in the movie Alienation.
Yeah, sure. And by masterful, you mean it was a performance. Yes.
Nanak. In my name, you cannot pronounce it. Chuk-tak. Well, you know, Jeffrey Combs being in this too, you know, because it was a guy that made fucking Reanimator and shit like that.
Right.
So I was like, oh, okay, I understand that.
What else did he make? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Did he?
Yep.
Gary Graham.
Yes, old Gare.
Achilles.
Like how they were all named after like Alien Nation. It was
Yeah,
Alien Nation.
Alienation, Body and Soul. God, he's such a freaking wiener. It's the only way that I can...
So did you know there's like a sequel, not sequel of this
What is it?
called Robot Wars?
I saw the Robot Wars title.
You know what's crazy? The doctor, Sato, whatever, Moshimito or whatever his name was, he's actually in the second one. He plays a completely different character. That movie has nothing to do with this movie, but it's made by the same company, like, you know. So I was like, oh, it's like the same movie, but different. Cool.
Damn, yeah. Well, Home Dude was in fucking The Extendables.
The Extendables. The Extendo penis.
Extendables. He's a jag. Ugh. Ugh. Anybody on that shit?
Oh, the lady at the dentist office that I was talking to about the podcast, she's a big Devo fan.
Ooh.
Yeah, she like lived in L.A. like when they played there back in the day, you know,
Nice.
like back in the 80s.
Wow.
Because she's like probably 60, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a guess.
Yeah. They really came into power in the 80s, and then like 1990 rolled around and they were like, I don't
She's
know.
like, I remember going to the shows, and I remember there was like a lady there that had a dress that was like all penises, and it was so avant-garde at the time, and now who knows, you know. Nobody cares.
Yeah, exactly. huge.
Could be like something with the compression and different things that I do to the track.
Yeah,
The
something
noise,
digital.
what I could imagine it is something to do with the noise reduction.
Oh, wow.
So that like,
Reductions of noises, yeah.
because you know how it sounds like when we record it, the background noise.
So it does.
I go in and I take it out. I rip it out from the spine.
So it does it digitally.
Yeah.
It's a digital reaction.
Got one of those kids?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Vaccinated.
2021 with peace signs.
I need to get. I
Some
need to
guy
get
gave
mine.
me a shit ton of these.
Really?
Yeah.
I
He's
need
like,
to
yeah,
go
I'm
get
selling
mine.
these. I'll give you 8. I was like, well, you're not really selling them then.
Well,
He's
that
just
sounds like you're
like
giving them away for free.
anarchy at its best.
Well, I think it's because I deal with a lot of businesses, and he's trying to sell them for like, if you buy 100, they're 65 cents or something like that. If you buy 1,000, they're 45 cents or something.
Gotcha.
So he can make a little bit of loot during the vaccine.
Hey, I sold 1,000. How much you make? $45.
I'm the richest.
Thanks. Give them out to your employees. It'll be great. Is it me you're looking for?
I got a question. Maybe you guys can answer me this, right? So the future, right? Like Star Trek Next Generation future.
You're going to ask me about the future?
No. So you would think by that time, I mean, they're conquering worlds. They would have like completely eradicated baldness, right?
Or maybe they went to that because of it's more aerodynamic.
Maybe that's what caused
but
the
no,
war.
It's cleaner.
Luke,
same.
Jean-Luc, he was
Jean-Luc?
bald,
Yeah.
but why?
Because
He coulda
was
had a
more
full-
aerodynamic.
Yeah, he could have had a full head of hair.
He's not getting lice.
Yeah, not from the ship. Yeah,
He waited out. He gets more women when he shaves his head.
I know
he has
that-
more of a dominant power kind of.
Yeah, it's a power move,
Yeah.
bro.
yeah.
Gotta go,
Yeah.
you go bald. That's a power move.
He's like he's the
I'm
only.
never gonna do that.
Nope.
He
No.
he holds his
Just keep your hair.
distinction
You don't
of
have
being the
to, man.
only bald one in the entire universe.
Who?
Jean-Luc Picard. He was the only bald dude.
Which one's that?
Ever?
Maybe
Captain Picard?
One?
all the other ones
Star
like
Trek:
the,
The
Star
Next
Wars?
Generation?
like the Ferengi and shit like that. Don't
Star
count.
Trek: The Next Generation?
Is he the one that played Hagrid?
Can you hear me chewing my gum?
A little bit.
Slightest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like that time I ate all that popcorn while we were doing it. Not just like, "Right, yeah, I don't even care. I'm so fucking high. It's great.
It was not that bad.
Ever.
I don't even remember that entirely. I do remember it, but I don't remember like hearing it that badly. Yeah.
Dude, I went through, I have a severe addiction to smart food.
Smart food?
Yeah, the white cheddar
Oh, yeah,
popcorn.
yeah.
That shit's fucking
Like an
great.
addiction, like a fucking bad addiction. But if you're going to be addicted to something, at least popcorn's semi-healthy. And if you look at the ingredients in that compared to like Skinny Pop and all that weird shit, that's the way to go.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. So, lesson learned, kids.
Lesson
Eat
learned.
smart
Skinny
food.
Pop.
Not a
Sick
sponsor.
and tired of seeing all these ingredients.
Wasn't it the unskinny bop?
pop pop.
Yeah.
What's the
Blows
deal with
me
these?
away.
Skinny pop pop pop.
All night and day. Oh, Skinny Pop gonna blow you away.
Skinny. Pop-a-dop skinny.
Squee pop a doo pop.
Squeeny.
No, but that was who was that? Was that Warrant?
That was Warrant, my friend.
Pretty
They
fucking
did
good.
The unskinny bop. What else? Wasn't that Warrant?
I probably
They did Cherry Pie.
Yeah, I know that was. Really
Was it
big one.
Poison maybe that did unskinny bop? Now I've got to fucking look.
Maybe.
She's got skinny Bob.
You know what I loved about that whole movement?
Hmm.
Pretty much about 1989, they all started doing those acoustic ballads to
I
show
think
how
it was before that.
Yeah,
but I remember
yeah.
like they all, like every one of them
Hey.
had their fucking acoustic ballad. Like, oh,
And it was like-
we care.
they're real musicians.
Yeah, no, they're not.
They're so good.
no, they're not.
Look at the spandex and the long hair.
Stop.
And the rings that they
I understand that you're a Striper fan.
How can you say he's not a musician? Don't you hear what the drummer's trying to say?
got. The drummer's like so avant-garde. Uh-oh.
That is my brother, Noah. But I've already got my own tape for now.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. I was fixing to say, hey, we can
No
stop.
ha, no way.
No pause.
Yeah.
I really do like these mics.
They're so nice. They're very professional, especially if I talk like this.
Yeah. Dan, what size do you wear? Large?
Extra large for condoms.
That is true. It was Poison, by the way, that did Unskinny Bob.
You were right.
But you know what else they did?
You were right.
Sometimes every night has its dawn. That was one of those songs. That was one of those songs where it's like, oh, we got to have our ballad. 2 ballads per album.
Oh, man. God. Hated that shit, dude.
All my bros have a dong. Wait, what? No, I'm just kidding. You telling me it's not twoo?
What's going on?
They don't have a tongue?
You gonna be the one to tell me it's not twoo?
I gotta turn the volume down on this. Like, here, you need these 7,000 fucking notifications from everything in the world. I just want the volume, bitch.
Whoa.
Where's the volume?
Whoa.
This guy's fucking mouth.
Yeah. Oh, we're recording, aren't we?
Yeah, man.
I'm cussing here.
We're not supposed to have that. Like, the swear jar is kind of like overflowing.
Yeah, I just deposit a good 10% of my check into that every month.
I mean, we could easily afford a studio
not my
by now.
podcast money.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
This is a side hustle. Talking about a self-challenge. That's what I'm talking
We're playing the long game.
We're playing the long game.
The
The
long
long
game.
haul.
Yeah.
It's the long haul.
It's a journey. The long way around.
The scenic route to riches.
If you want to know where that quote is,
That's
you
going to
have
be my next sales book. The scenic route to riches.
And the funniest part is, it's when you open it up, you figure out it's just a transcript of the movie For Richer or Poorer.
Yeah.
With
pretty
Tim
much.
Allen.
Yeah.
Oh, god dang.
Perfect.
Yeah,
I love it.
it's Amish roots.
Amish.
Roots. That was weirdly timed with the Amish.
I know. That's
It
kind
had a
of
funky beat I could really bug out to.
It's weird. I'm looking at t-shirts.
I'm looking at this guy.
So, Mitch, I'm going to get you a tank top.
Did you ever get back to that BB's?
Let's go. Let's have a Quickcast. She treated me like a French floozy.
She was a French whore. And I knew her.
How'd you know her?
Because I was in the red light district.
Wait, which district is that?
Because right next to the blue light one.
In Kmart?
Yes.
So it's like a special.
Oh my God.
What kind of specials do you got going?
There's like
Wow,
the
that was
fucking-
loud.
I know. There's like the blue light special aisle in Kmart, but there was also a red light district.
It's true.
The kids were like, I totally know this from Kmart.
Yeah. I'm going to the red light special, guys. Come on.
All kids sound like this, right?
They all sound like they're 35.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, we're going to go over here and get some red lights. Seems like the district for it.
Did I ever tell you that I had to announce the blue light special a couple of times?
Yeah, you did say
it was
that.
the most demeaning thing in the world.
I disagree. That would be like my greatest day because I used to work at Jack's, which is the precursor to Shopko.
Ooh.
And I would just get on that thing and say the wackiest shit and then hang up and run off to my little area.
Yeah.
Like, nobody knows me because nobody knows my voice. Yeah, they do.
I hated that shit. Because
Everybody knows your leprechaun voice. Nobody got me.
Damn it, man.
Zippity-doo.
Hey, if somebody finds my pot of gold inside the store, they get the whole thing for
I like
free.
how none of the leprechaun voices were Irish.
Mine was just weird.
Yeah,
A
Scottish.
deformed creature
I
that
am
came to
laddie.
this earth.
I am a leprechaun. I'm the Mexican leprechaun.
I am a leprechaun. Give me money.
I is leprechaun.
Give me money.
Give me monies.
Pot of gold.
Now.
Caveman, I guess.
This big-headed bastard. Head like an orange on a toothpick. Be crying in your big pillow tonight.
I have been dying in your arms tonight.
Must have been something I said.
Must have been something I smelled.
Should have walked away when my finger ripped through the paper.
I'm feeling it. There's a song.
I didn't know that's where your finger was going to be, and I'm happy.
I know, right? He's like,
This is a
whoa.
kid's show. Not really. Psych.
God, I wish I could remember the girl from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Psych.
Yeah, that was old school right there. Psych.
I love it.
Next episode.
Yeah. Psych. Hey, I'm going to go home. Psych.
Oh, look, you want this $5? Psych.
That's the psych is the equivalent of the reaching out your hand and then being like,
Ooh, and rubbing your hand across your head. Yeah.
doing your hair.
I used to do a modified version of that to officers in the Army. Like I would do, and then they'd be like, oh. This is visual. Nobody's going to see this, but the people here laughed. It was funny. I used to get lieutenants in trouble when we were in the field because in the field, you're not supposed to salute officers.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
you don't
that's
want
right.
somebody to know who an officer is, right? So I would salute them in the field, and they were like butter bar fucking lieutenants just out of college. And I'd be like, well, bam! And they'd be like, bam! And then the captain would be like, what the fuck are you doing? It's awesome.
You're like, yep. Got you, you son of a bitch.
They're so used to it.
Yeah. And now I'm going to go away singing Tomorrow for Manny. Yay. Whack-a-doodle.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
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 ¿Por qué?
They fuck you in the drive-through. What? Okay.
You want whale sperm with that? No.
From Lethal Weapon. Remember Joe Pesci?
Yeah.
And they fuck you in the drive-through.
That's right. And I was singing a Descendants song.
Oh, see?
Oh, no, I don't know what all they say right there. They're like, tomatoes. You want whale sperm with that? No. That's like the whole song. There was two. I just remember there were two songs on that album. I know you were about to talk, Mitch. I apologize. One was called All, and one was called No All. And here's how the songs went. All. No, all. And people love the Descendants.
Yeah.
I hate them.
I hate them for their faces.
I hate them.
And their
I
music.
hate all the descendants in the whole world.
I hate myself because I'm a descendant.
I hate all the orphans in the whole world.
Brock, are you feeling okay? You sound a little different.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, wait, no, you're back. Okay.
Yep.
That was interesting.
Welcome back.
I liked that, though.
Back.
I really did.
Okay, who's going to start?
I don't care.
Do you want me to?
If
I'll
you
do
want
it.
to, you can do it.
I'll do it.
Then do it, Brock. Just do it.
Okay. You guys ready?
Are you going to do it?
You guys got your topics all ready? Huh? We've been recording for 30 minutes, and we don't have shit down.
Well, damn.
Okay, 5, 4, 3.
We've been recently talking about our last rites. My wife knows if I ever pass away before her, that I would like to have a Viking funeral where they put me out on a little boat with the wood thing, and then somebody fires a fire arrow into the air.
Yeah.
Somebody that's really good at archery.
No shit. Yeah, no. Whoever's going to do it needs to
Yeah,
practice.
yeah.
You know, the whole time you're in bed.
And I'm like, in lieu of that not being legal, which it's not unless you're in Maine, I think is what we figured out.
Really?
Yeah. In lieu of that not happening, I would like a closed casket funeral. I don't care what happens to me after the visitation piece. I don't care if you
Yeah.
you don't have to throw me in the dirt. You can incinerate me. You can bury me under a tree. I don't give a fuck. Don't care, right? Plant a tree on top of me. That's
Yeah.
cool. Whatever. I'll be tree food. But as as they're picking, this is a special casket that I designed, and as the pallbearers are picking it up, there'll only be one person in on the whole thing besides my wife. And there's a button they hit, and then from the speaker system that's inside this casket plays "Man in the Box" by Alice in Chains. And she's like, "What?" And so I got her to commit to that.
Yeah.
But I said, we could just really fuck with people and closed casket. And this is where the closed casket idea came through, because closed casket the whole time until a certain time when like a spring just pushes the upper part of my torso up and I'm wearing like a party hat.
Yeah. Hello.
She's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Well, no, I'm just kidding."
No, that would be
Where
pretty
my
cool.
brain goes, though,
Yeah.
I'm like, how fucked up can I make this happen? Then my thought is like somebody would have a heart attack right there. You know what I mean? Like lead to destruction and chaos. So maybe that's not a good idea.
Maybe not, but still at the same time, I mean, you want to go out memorable, Why
Nobody's ever going to forget that funeral.
not? No. Be like, remember going to Triple's funeral? Jesus.
Shit, man.
That scared the holy shit out of me when it came out there. That was fucking crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's been a topic of conversation.
Me and my wife were talking because we're at that age, It's like, so what are we going to do? We need to have a will or something. Yeah. What are we going to leave to the kids? I'm like, nothing. They got to work for it.
Here's what I want to do, all right? So, you can split up whatever, but I want to have something that's like at the very least, like some sort of value to me, right?
Right.
And something that I think is super cool.
Right.
Maybe something that's really valuable if that comes my way. Right now, I don't have any diamonds laying around or anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I just want to make a game, like that they have to decipher through clues to find this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like there'll be something that's like on my headstone or memorial or whatever that's just odd. And the more they look into it, they could find that that's a code. And if they undo that code, then they find a location, and from that location they find something else, to get to this thing.
Oh. That would actually be pretty cool.
I know, that's like a little
scavenger hunt.
Yeah,
or
it's
some
like
shit.
a little legacy, a treasure hunt, if you
Right.
will. And then maybe bury it like in a den of cougars or something. No, probably not. I don't want anybody to die, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
just make it cool.
Yeah.
I always thought about doing a. This is weird because this was my thought when I was in my 20s. I designed my own tombstone one time, and it had a raven on it. Imagine that, or a crow, if you will. But the top of it would be a stone Ouija board.
Ooh.
Right? And my thought was, in my stuff, I would have the scrying piece. And then if somebody puts the 2 and 2 together and they go there and they put it over certain letters, then that opens up and there's something in there, like maybe a map or something. You know what I mean?
Right. So, I see what you're saying.
And if I have the opportunity to communicate with somebody through that after I've gone, then double cool. Because then I could be like, make it move around.
Yeah. Well, that
It's
would
doing figure eights. I don't know what's going on.
just have magnets in there that are rotating.
Oh, there you go.
Just like one of those perpetual motion things, to where it's one of those things. It's like, but it's just a magnets going in
Well,
circles.
I just figured that there's got to be the off chance. Maybe it's no chance, but if there were going to be a chance by me doing that, that's a better chance of me being able to communicate from the other side.
Right. It's already
You
there.
know what I mean?
Yeah. It's already there.
And it's it's me.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know that they do make trees out of people.
Yeah. You're in a bag.
Yeah, a
With a
bag or
tree.
something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's fine with
Yeah.
me. I don't care.
Well, I know that works because I've buried a whole bunch of cats.
Those trees turn out really nice.
They really do. They sprout like a motherfucker.
Yep. Pulls off the glasses CSI Miami or whatever that show is.
Who are you? Who?
Cool water. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh, I really want cologne.
Yes.
That just came to me.
That was perfect.
Cool water. Cool, cool, ooh. Ooh, I really want cologne. Okay. Well, we probably need to do this.
Okay.
Bless you. You got the tooth tonight.
Oh, because I had a chicken Alfredo from
A gas station.
Domino's,
Whoa.
followed by cheesy bread from Domino's.
Yep.
Yep.
Right now, you got a turd honking for the Broadway. It's like, "Mer, mer, gotta go."
Soon I'll feel a wee turtle head poking out.
I'm
Saving
touching
that-
cloth. I'm touching cloth here, guys.
Saving that for the end of the show.